Hi all, this is Consider CARMEN and I'm excited to show you a brand new listing that I have obtained in USJ 22. This house is a 22 feet by 75 feet double-story terrace house. It's an intermediate unit, of course it's freehold, and this area is in a gated and guarded neighborhood. So if you are a person who really finds security very important in your landed property, you could consider this house. This house has also been extended to the front and to the back on both levels, making the build-up much bigger. So it's suitable for a bigger family as well. Not only that, houses in USJ 22, they actually enjoy something I call white roads. So let's take a look. This is a sample road in USJ 22. You can see that including the shoulder in front of the house, it would be about 30 feet. So there will be no car park issues here. As USJ 22 is a gated and guarded community, visitors will need to park their car here before leaving their cars to register their driver's license at the security guard house before entering the neighborhood. We are at the front portion of the house right now where the car porch is. This car porch has been renovated because originally there was some sort of like a garden on the left hand side of the house. Right now, this garden has been removed and you can park two cars side by side. So you see this wall that I'm pointing at? The tiles in front of this wall originally did not exist, but this house has actually been extended sideways as well as forward. So you see this beam? Everything before this originally did not exist. It was actually the car porch area, but it has been pushed out, so now the living room space is much bigger. This living room is very squarish in nature, so it's easy to place furnitures. You can place your TV over there, and then at the extended space, you can place like some decoratives, and because there's a window on the side, you will feel that this living room is very brightly lit. As usual, a very typical terrace house, you have your storeroom under the staircase, an L-shaped storeroom space. So one fun fact that I've noticed about USJ 22 is that for the last step of the staircase, right, it is created to somewhat blend with the rest of the flooring on the ground floor area. Okay, so this room on the ground floor, it's added in. You hear, right? The wall is actually breakable. So for this room, the next owner can maintain this as a room if they have many family members, or else it can also be used as a dining room or perhaps a study room. Or if you want a bigger living room space, just break down the wall. Let us move towards the back part of the house, the kitchen area. So from the flooring itself, you can tell that certain parts of the house has been extended to the back. Of course, the white marble is the original length of the house. This portion was extended backwards. So the previous owner, they extended backwards and then they built another room. I do know that some property buyers are very particular on having rooms on the ground floor. So for this house, you technically have two rooms on the ground floor. And on my right is this bathroom area that can be used by the people living on the ground floor, or it can be also used for your guests who are visiting you. If you are into cooking and baking, you'd be pleased to know that there is more than enough space for multiple kitchen cabinets in the house. Thanks to the fact that the kitchen has been extended backwards as well. You can use the front kitchen cabinets for baking and the back kitchen cabinets for cooking purposes. So do you see where the power plug points are? This was the location of the washing machine when the previous owner stayed here. So we can see that for this ground floor, both the front portion of the house has been extended forward and the back portion of the house has been extended backwards, making the total built-up, the usable space in the ground floor approximately 1,200 square feet. Let us head on up to the first floor. I really like the presence of this first floor family area. It has a window overlooking it, so it's pretty brightly lit even though it's just a family area. So you can use it as a study area, a gym area, or just another TV room area. This portion was originally uncovered, but the owner has covered it up. You can use this area to put your potted plants. So when you enter this master bedroom, your first thought might be, not bad the size. Yeah, because when it comes to USJ, the more recent the USJ neighborhoods are, the bigger the build-ups tend to be. And this is probably a strategic move by the developer. I like how there's a carved out space for your built-in wardrobe, so your wardrobe can just be flushed against the wall. So we have a bit of a balcony over here connected to the master bedroom. And this is the space that I mentioned, the one that is meant for your built-in wardrobe area, as well as your master bathroom area. One thing to note about the flooring is that it has been changed by the owner. It was originally parquet and has been changed to laminated wood. So when I first entered this room, my thoughts were, wow, this is one big room. Looking at the placement of the beam, I can tell that this room was originally just half the size. But now it's been extended so much longer to the back that there's even a space for an additional room. If I were living here, I might transform this space into a walk-in closet because it's just located right next to the bathroom anyway. At this point, I'm not sure if you have caught a very interesting detail about this house. Is that the bathroom that we just entered, it is not a shared bathroom. So this house has been renovated so that the two smaller rooms on this floor will not be sharing a bathroom. And I do think this is quite special for USJ especially because USJ being a prime mature area, back then the developers did not build bathrooms for each bedroom. It's quite common to have the two smaller rooms share a bathroom. But for this family, as they had more kids than the average nuclear family, they did. So if you're looking for a house where it is big enough to accommodate your kids when they grow into teenagers, and you want them to have their own privacy, to take care of their own bathrooms, teach them a bit of responsibilities, this house could be quite suitable for you. So this marks the end of our USJ 22 home tour. If you're in the market looking for a freehold, gated and guarded, renovated and extended house, do give this house some consideration. It might just be the perfect house for you. Thank you for watching. Considering Subang Jaya properties? Consider CARMEN.